Welcome back, 431, 730 AM, 102.9 FM, WTNT. Andy Parks live from the Washington Times. And look who it is on this Monday. Katherine Timpf, the editor of Times247.com. Hello.
Hello.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Mm-hmm. What are you guys working on?
It's funny, I just heard you talking with Brett about how they usually the left usually blames conservatives for shootings and things like that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Actually, on Twitter, they're blaming Michelle Bachmann for the shooting in Wisconsin now. A lot of people.
I don't know, where do you make that link?
Basically because, let's see, here's one of the tweets. Michelle Bachmann, this last shooting is sitting right on your shoulders. You in the gold and hate hysteria. Mm-hmm. Basically because she wanted to investigate Muslim Brotherhood involvement in the government.
I gotcha.
So therefore, she's directly responsible for the shooting in Wisconsin. And there's a lot of tweets about it. Mm-hmm. Someone writes, Michelle Bachmann invents Islamophobic conspiracy and someone shoots up a temple. Is she happy now?
Oh, that's unbelievable.
It's sick. It's you know.
Yeah, but that's the left. You know, the left has this attitude toward the right, and that the right is into gun violence, and that's a way of life. And you know, every time there is an incident, they immediately look to the right. I mean, we saw that with ABC with Brian Ross last time around.
Right.
This morning we saw it on CNN. Right away they're saying, well, he's tied to a white supremacist group.
Right.
You know? And I mean, the guy may be, but it's like, how do you know that?
Do these networks have somebody whose job that specifically is to just research every time there's a shooting, find a way to connect this,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, really. All right, what else?
Good old Chuck Schumer, he wants the feds to tighten rules on professional-grade laser pointers because a commercial pilot got hurt when a beam was shining in the cockpit.
I know that's a real trouble spot, and that happened. It happened in Florida a couple of times, and I know it also happened with planes coming into New York. That's pretty dangerous stuff. You get a laser in the face while you're trying to fly an airplane. It can be just a little disruptive. So.
Right. I just think it's interesting how these kinds of things. Everyone always goes to the federal government if something needs to be done on creating stronger rules instead of. I don't know. I feel like maybe something more immediately could be done by the airlines themselves to try to protect.
I don't know. You know, all they can do is make the things illegal. It's not going to stop people.
Right.
It's the same with guns. You're never going to stop gun crimes. I don't care, how many guns you take off the street or how many guns you take away from people. There are always going to be wackos out there ready to do it. And it's the same with these laser pointers. You know, if a whack job has one already, what are you going to do? You're going to track him down and take it away? No. If he wants to do something crazy, he's going to do it. So what are they going to do? They're going to introduce legislation that'll tighten up the restrictions on these lasers. I mean, I certainly understand from a pilot standpoint. I have friends of mine that fly for airlines, and I know what kind of problem it can cause. But I think you're right. Schumer can scream all he wants, but he's never going to stop it. At least I don't think, unless they want to outlaw the sale of these devices. So I don't know if there's any indication of that at all. But, all right, what else?
Well, taxpayers, if the Boeing bubble does burst, which is looking like it's going to, will be on the hook for all that. The Export-Import Bank of the U.S. dedicated 3/4 of the loan guarantee dollars to that. So that would be another $27 billion that taxpayers would be responsible for.
So another $27 billion there. Hey, you know what? It's not a big deal.
Money isn't real.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
Money
anymore.
doesn't mean anything. Yeah. It's horrible.
Anything else?
Yeah, Rick Santorum is getting ready to organize an event at the RNC convention, and he's not even had an invite in private. But he doesn't care. He's all pumped to just still go.
Yeah, it was funny that you say that because I got the list this morning, at least a partial list of speakers, and I did not see his name on there, not meaning that it won't be eventually. But we sort of got word a few weeks back that he'd have a place, he'd have a platform there, and so would Ron Paul.
Right.
At least that was the thinking. But it's interesting that he's going forward with plans, and it's not official yet. But, of course, Donald Trump. You may have heard a little while ago, Donald Trump came out and said, hey, I've been invited too.
It's just so funny.
You come out and you start reading the list and Donald Trump doesn't hear his name on it, so he had to make sure that he got the word out that, hey, he's been invited.
Don't worry, guys. I know I'm the real star of this thing, and I will be there.
Yeah, that's true. All right, very good. We'll check out Times247.com, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
See ya. Katherine Timpf, the editor of Times247.com. 4:35, 7:30 a.m., 102.9 FM, WTNT. The editor of the Washington Times, Ed Kelly, on the way.